So just before this video starts, because I just wanted to mention that I've actually teamed up with GameOverload.co.uk, of course a place where you can get awesome cheap games for the PC on Steam and stuff like that, and Origin and all that kind of stuff. Really good place to get games. I've actually hooked us up with a 10% discount code, QualityDarren 10%. It will be down in the description below of this video and all future videos, so definitely look out for that and go ahead and check it out and definitely use that code, as I said, for discount. But anyway guys, enjoy the video.
Dreaming big, town is small and it's going down. All I need is a microphone, I'm headed for the ground, y'all. Call me whack, call me weak, say I'll never.
What's going on guys, QualityDarren here today, bringing you a beginner's kind of guide and tips on how to get to high rounds in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies. So we're going to start off obviously from round 1, and here is your tip. So in round 1 it's going to take I think it's 5 shots before the zombie dies, so with the pistol Atlas 45. So what you're going to want to do is put 4 shots into each zombie and then knife them. This is the best way to maximize points in the first rounds, and it's all about maximizing points in the first round, so you can get yourself set up, get yourself some good guns, get yourself that exosuit, and be ready to go for the higher rounds. So as I said, 4 bullets and then 1 knife in round 1. Okay, so for round 2 we're going to increase it just a little bit, and we're actually going to shoot 6 bullets into the zombies, and that will just stop them from dying and then knife them. So that is another way to maximize your points and get the most points going into round 3. Okay, so moving on to round 3, what you're going to just want to do is go ahead and hit this power. It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you do in the first couple of rounds, and go ahead and grab yourself Exo Revive or something like that, I think it's called. I'm not sure of the actual name, but go ahead and grab that. It's essentially quick revive from the other zombies if you've played them. So that will actually allow you to actually revive yourself if you die on solo. So we'll say, example, before I go down right now, it'll actually revive myself, and you can do that up to 3 times before the perk machine stops allowing you to use it. So definitely make sure you have that within kind of round 3, because you wouldn't really need to get it before that, because if you do die before round 3 with one of them, it's kind of a waste. So definitely make sure it's going to be a good game and get around round 3. So then go ahead and start making your way through this route, and it will bring you to where the mystery box or 3D printer always is. It is always in this location at the start of a game, and pretty much the idea here is between round 3 and kind of 10 is to set yourself up with good guns that you're going to be able to upgrade. So right now I got the S12 shotgun, which is actually really good. Shotguns in this game are really good, I must say, especially the S12 and obviously the Cell 3 Cauterizer. So I definitely recommend trying to get them if you can at all. And then for my primary, I also kind of go with the kind of an assault rifle with a good bit of ammo, or one of the light machine guns. They're actually pretty good as well. So you can see I was happy with the S12, and I actually started to upgrade that because, as I said, you're going to need to be upgrading these weapons constantly. I'm pretty sure you can go to about Mark 25, which means 25 upgrades. It is 2,500 points per upgrade, and you do get max ammo each time you do it, which is really handy. So round 5, you're going to start getting these dogs. So it's actually quite easy, the dog round on single player, especially with the shotgun. You can see I absolutely make bits of the dogs, pretty much one shot with it upgraded once. So and at the end of the dog round you get max ammo. So heading into round 6 here is definitely a good time to go ahead and grab your exosuit. So you just follow this route I've taken here, just past where I went from the 3D printer. Head around this way. You can also hit this power, actually. I think I'll go back and do it right now. You can go ahead and hit this power right here, which will actually enable you to get the speed cola, or Exo Reload, I think it's called. That machine was just on the left back there, but it's nice to just hit them powers on, so you don't have to worry about them on later rounds. But anyway, just follow this route and you will go ahead and grab your exosuit. There's lots of red arrows all over the place, so it should be quite easy to find. Once you get to the exo room, go ahead and find this power switch, and then your exo becomes available. It's definitely a good idea to get your exosuit set up in that around round 6, because that's when the other zombies actually start wearing their exosuits as well, so it would definitely be a good idea to do that. Okay, so anyway, I would mention, when you do get the exosuit, I think it's a 2-punch with the exosuit up until round 8. So you can see right now I'm just still trying to get a good gun. I've got the ASM one, which I'm pretty happy with, so I'm going to keep that, and that's going to be the second gun that I start upgrading. If you're on like maybe round 10 or so and you still haven't got a good gun, I would definitely recommend getting the HBRA3 on the wall. You could just see it behind me a minute ago. That is actually quite a decent gun if you're not having good 3D printer luck or whatever. I actually just got an achievement there. I think it's Do You Even Exo. It's just for punching a lot of zombies with the exosuit. But as I said, round 8, it is a 2-punch hit with the exosuit, so essentially 2 knives, and then I think at round 10 it goes up to 3 knives. So that's just a little something to note as well there. Around this time you should also be upgrading your exosuit, as in getting the exo reload, getting the exo health and stuff like that, which is essentially Juggernog. And round 10 you'll actually get these things called toxic zombies. I'm not sure of the exact name, but they're toxic zombies anyway. And the idea behind these guys is they actually hit you and you become infected. Now if you do become infected, which you probably will, because seeing as it's a little bit tricky not to, but if you do get infected, you just have to run to a green icon which will show on screen. I'll talk about that in just a second as soon as I get infected, but I'm doing a pretty good job of actually holding them off right now with this S12. As I said before, a really good gun. So we're just going to hold on here a second until I do get infected. I think it's just in a second here, when I actually get hit from behind or something like that, and I'll show you exactly what to do. So actually, I'll just quickly mention here, you can see I have a little thing down the bottom there. I think it's called Camouflage. It actually allows you to become a zombie, take on the skin of a zombie. So you can see I've actually become infected right now, and down the bottom left you can see a little timer. I've got 50 seconds, 49 seconds now to actually make it over to the little station. You can see on screen there's a green icon, kind of looks like a toxic symbol, and that's where you're going to want to head there, and it'll bring you to a little platform where you pay 250 points and you'll be able to actually become uninfected, or whatever they flip, cured, you'll be able to be cured. But what I've actually done is I've activated this zombie camouflage just before I was about to die, and by doing so it actually gets rid of your infection. So if we have maybe 3 seconds left on the clock, you go ahead and activate the zombie camouflage. If you have it, it will actually cure your infection, which is absolutely awesome. It's really good if you're stuck and you can't actually make it over to the pad. So definitely try to get a camouflage ready when you're going into one of these rounds. I'm pretty sure they usually drop one around round 10 anyway, so that's always good. And then of course you get a max ammo at the end of the toxic zombie round. So the final tip on how to get to high rounds is obviously keep upgrading your exosuit. Right now I've got Exo Soldier, which allows me to run around with my gun always out, so I can shoot while sprinting, which is really handy. But pretty much just train then if you want to. You can do other techniques and tactics as well, but I found the kind of training technique to be really good, especially in this main hub area. I would say try keep training them, don't shoot any zombies on the way, unless they are of course too much in your way. But if you see any of those, what I'm going to call them for now is system hack zombies, electric zombies, that actually disable your exosuit, I would definitely recommend taking them out as you're running around, because they can really mess you up and put you into tricky situations. But pretty much how the train works, I'm sure most of you have realized it by now, but you just pretty much go around in a circle, the zombies will all group together, and then when you think it's the right time, when most of the zombies are on the map, go ahead, turn around and start shooting them. So that's pretty much it for this little tip. Hopefully it has helped you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. I'll answer them as best I can. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. I've been Quality Darren, and peace out.